Boop, 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 boop. Welcome. Welcome. We're back again this evening. Sorry for the slight delay. As always, I had a little nap before I began my stream. I just had a busy day today. So I had to get some work done, and on top of that, I had to pop to the supermarket to get a few things. So I went out for a walk today, did a bit of Pokemon Go along the way, had some dinner when I got home, and then had a little nap just to recover from just today's work and everything. And obviously I tend to sleep fairly late. I went to bed around about 2 last night, so yeah, I'm waking up at around about 8 o'clock ish. So yeah, just trying to squeeze as much as I can in terms of having much rest as possible. And having a little kip is always nice. You know, it recharges your batteries, and I think preparing for a stream, it's always good, you know, to feel energized and stuff. So I've also got this time some coffee as well, a bit of coffee to keep me going instead of green tea. So we'll see how that fares out. But I mean, feeling good about it. So having a little sip of coffee along the way, and I've got my bottle of water as well to keep me going. I'm just going to quickly post some links here and there to let people know I'm streaming, and we'll begin our piece. So I'm just going to post one here. I already have the images in place. It's just a case of clicking submit. How streamlined is that? I've just sorted it all out in one go. There we go. Submit. Done. Just like that. See? Impressive. That's how I should be doing. How I should be laying things out, right? Doing these posts efficiently without any delays. So here we go. There we go. I found it's called Lucario. Is it Lucario? It is Lucario. Let me just see. Lucario, yeah. There we go. Done. Yeah. Smashing. I think we got all set up. We're all set up. All good. Nice. Let me just position my chat windows here on my laptop. There we go. So one thing I want to move across on here, one thing which I need to sort out for restreaming, which is on my side, is to try and incorporate YouTube into it. Because right now YouTube's been a bit buggy on restreaming. It won't broadcast that onto. It won't send the messages from my YouTube to restream. I have to do it manually. So right now I'm having to do it so it feeds through OBS instead, which is fine. There we go. Cool. So let me switch scenes so you can see what we worked on yesterday. There we go. Plop. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So I'm going to switch off the studio mode for a second. There we go. So you can see the whole canvas. So yeah, I think we're at a good spot to continue this as a painting, right, onto our canvas. So actually, one more place I want to place it on. I just remembered. Just 1 second. It won't take long. There we go. Cool. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. Yeah. So a few little things I want to fix on here. Mostly just the lighting. This blue value is actually the orb thing. I want to make sure that's the emphasis of this character because it's shining out, and maybe that could be used here. As you can see, I did it on my last stream, but I didn't work any more on it, so I'm going to do some more on that. And then when that's ready, I'll move it over to a larger canvas, and then we're ready to go. Ready to start rendering it out. I want to try and get this finished by the end of this session, but we'll see. I mean, things like this can take a lot longer, especially on streaming. Time just slows. The workflow slows down when streaming, because it's nice. You know, it's nice to talk to people as you're painting away. It's perfectly normal. So, right. First things first. I'm gonna get the hard round brush and set it to 100%. I think I've just lost the painting there by. Let me just get this back. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. So I'm bringing this blue again. set that to brush size, not layer cycle. There we go. Yeah, so I was trying to emphasize this idea of this blue. So it makes it look a bit more interesting. At the same time, you know, this fur may absorb most of this blue, right? So that's another part to think about, you see. So I'm trying to incorporate that into this piece, right? And this outline here as well. Here we go. So, oh, treasure. Hello, treasure. There we go. Potato face. Potato face is, you've been greeted by potato face. Yes. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Picasso chat window is a bit of a weird one. It doesn't let you go like it has to be a specific width. Otherwise, if you make it any more narrower, the chat disappears, like the sort of the chat list, which is a bit annoying. And there's plenty of space for it. There's plenty of space for it, but I guess the page seems otherwise. So I'm applying that same bluish effect here. I was going to actually add some lighting here, like just to soften it up a bit, like to give it some more focused visuals, but I think this looks decent. Maybe this part here could have a bit of an orange glow, because we have the fireplace down below, this glowish area down here, but yeah, trying to think about how to make this slightly visible, but yeah, with the environment applying that it's there. I don't think it would be needed. I think it won't be necessary, but could probably add a bit, maybe some glow. Yeah, what do you call complementary values here, like this. See, that adds a bit more interest to the fold, right? Adding a bit more interest to it with the glow at the bottom. You see, that was the idea. Like that. We might be able to do that. We might be able to get away with it, right? Getting this kind of warmth in there, like so. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can. I think we can probably get away with maybe some warmth in this fellow. Maybe some warm values come from under here. That has a bit more complementary feel to it as well here as well. Like so. Yeah. Here as well. See? Yeah, I think we should. I think we should go with this, and I think I've erased the outline. There we go, the outline there. So maybe we can include that as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stick with this idea. I think let's commit to this. Let's commit to this. Otherwise, we'll never go any further, right? So let's move on. Let's move this onto our finalized piece, right? Let's just finalize this idea and take it from there. Let's take it from there. Let's do it. Let's do it. So 12 minutes in, we're gonna make a new file. International paper, A4. Ooh, I'm gonna increase this by 110%, just to have extra space. And this, I tend to always paint on a larger canvas, and then when I deploy it, I scale it down. This helps bring some of the values and colors together a bit more as well. It makes it a little bit nicer. Okay, so I'm gonna just wanna copy this across onto the new layer. There we go, untitled. I'm gonna call it Lucario Final actually. Save as Lucario final. There we go. It's final. It is the final. Whilst we're here, we're going to delete that stray image there, sketch. Sorry, there we go. And I think that's another one there. Let's get rid of that. We're going to start separating some of these things out. Before I do that, I'm just going to make a dual copy of that, and I'm going to flatten that out. There we go. So I'm going to make a square here and invert it outwards. Delete. There we go. So if I just move this to one side, just gonna. There we go. Good. So I'm gonna copy this canvas across to my thumbnails on the side here. This is just to keep a track of my painting. When I'm working on this, I don't stray away too far from the values and stuff. So it helps me keep the likeness of this character and the way it's going, so I don't lose that interest. Right? I'll be keeping it here in the corner as well. Not too big, but it's just enough to be visible. There we go. Just a little piece there. So we've got the original one. All right. Let's move this up and actually, I think we don't need to use that, but we'll make use of it. I guess the grid. There we go. Let's find that edge. The edge is fairly. Okay, it's right there. Okay. That's the upper part there. What's the edge there? There we go. So it comes out around about there. So that's not bad. We just probably bring this down. Can we bring this down? There we go. Yeah. I mean, we don't have to worry too much about the grid, but it's enough to give us an idea of how far we can go, right? So we can get rid of that. There we go. And you can probably knock this, just move this down a bit, just down just a tad bit, maybe there we go. That's better. Yeah, that's a good little piece there, right? Let me move that thing up, mate. Let me see. Yeah, I can work with that. Yeah, cool, sweet. Right, so we'll put this in the corner. We'll actually put that corner there because it's not in the way. Don't want to get in the way of the actual piece, but it's still there. We're going to get rid of some of these layers and stuff that we don't need anymore. So that sketch can go. The squiggly sketch, I don't know, it was just a thing there that can go. What's this? This is the glow. We can keep the glow there. So the eyes. We're going to separate the background. Separate the background there. Group that to PG. There we go. PG. We got that's the glow, called lower glow. We keep that outside as well. I called it lower glow. So that's kept on a bomb. Let's get the bomb. So then we have the Lucario itself on a separate on a layer on its own, which is great. One thing I want to try and do is get rid of or hide. In this case, hide the line layer, that's the nose. Oh, that's the line layer. There it is. That's the line layer. How's it going, Crime? How's it going? Line. So there you go. That's the line layer. Just gonna graze away. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. There is still more to do tomorrow, but what I need to do today got done. It got done, and I had like a head start on tomorrow's stuff. So I've kind of finished. I spent an extra 30 minutes, so I finished at 5:30, but that's fine. I can build the extra 30 minutes of extra time. So yeah, nice. Yeah. I was watching I left your stream. I was watching your stream on my screen whilst I was working away, but I wasn't logged in, but I was there watching you play Code Vein. So. Yeah, it looks like a good game. And the graphics look really good as well. Question is the gameplay. Is the gameplay good? Because, yeah, it's it looks fairly decent. I mean, it's like a very Dark Souls kind of game, right? Isn't it? A very Dark Souls kind of game. Oh, okay. It's that bad then. Gameplay's fine. But I mean, if you compare it, I guess if you're trying to compare it against, let's say Dark Souls, I guess Dark Souls is the lead of it all, isn't it? It's where every most games copy that. Yes, that's why Souls like has is taken over, isn't it? I mean, when someone says it's a Souls like game, it's a Dark Souls game, right? It's a Dark Souls game. When someone says Souls like, Dark Souls, it is. So I'm just finding the shapes there. I'm getting it ready for painting. One of the bosses I accidentally did alone worked, but it worked. Okay, nice, nice. Does it give you the same kind of like goodness of like playing like Dark Souls? Like when you beat a boss, you feel empowered. Like yes, you did it. Like yes, that's a boss I beat. You know. The head here. Sweet. Yeah. I don't think I mentioned already. I've said it a few times in the past. I've never completed Dark Souls. I've played it. I do play it. I've played it quite a bit in the past, but I've never completed it. Just not enough time. But every time I've done a run in it, you know, I've spent more time just you know, mastering the reposé and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. It can help you if it's like I don't have Dark Souls 3 sadly. I've got Dark Souls 2. Someone gifted me Dark Souls 2, but I've not played it yet because I thought let me complete Dark Souls 2 first before I jump onto any sequel. Otherwise, you know, it can have your DS2. I'm not well. I need to complete DS1 first. I need to solo complete it. I should probably stream it, right? I should probably stream that game. That'd be an interesting thing to stream. No, DS1 is good, man. You can parry. I know it's a broken game, right? It's a broken game, but you know, I see a lot of people. You know, it's just I've been hearing stories about how, you know, how fun, you know, how unfair, you know, not unfair, but how broken the other games are. Not broken, sorry. How different the other games are in terms of blocking and stuff. Blocking in Dark Souls 1 is perfect, right? I hear, you know, reposé it's pretty tricky to do in Dark Souls 2 and 3. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I'm giving this Lucario some darkness on the pores there because, you know, it's got dark pores, so the absorption of light should be apparent on the hair. Seeing that image from one of the areas of the game. Let's have a look at this. Oh, okay, yeah, oh, okay, that's very pitch black, very spooky. It's a terrible place. Yeah, it looks like the crypt from Dark Souls 1. You know, the crypt place. That place is very dark. Right? That is DS1. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I've been in that area. If that's the case, I've been there. Oh, really? That's amazing. I love it. I love that place. It's got horrible enemies, but that's what makes it terrifying, right? That's what makes it very spooky. That's why I get this. That's why I've been down here to get the great scythe. The scythe weapon there obliterates anything. Right. That's what I've got at the moment. Um, use the scythe weapon to punish enemies, like whack them down. Hmm. Well, like I said, it's a pretty good game, Dark Souls 1. I mean, I've watched people do speed runs of it. Obviously, the game is broken. From the speed runs, you can tell you can, yeah, obviously the game is broken, but yeah, it's nuts. Killer-O, how's it going, man? Sorry I had to leave last night. I think you're still. I don't know if you're still online or not. I passed out. I just went to bed. Like, there's a lot of people on and on voice, and I was like, I'm going to bed. I got work tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. Cannot stick around. I'm hoping if I get this piece finished earlier, we could probably play some games or something. You know, some video games. I managed to download that mod that Nunny, aka Always Games Behind, have been going on about on for what's it called, 7 Days to Die. So it's a big mod. Still not well, but I'm still going. You should get some rest, man. Just spend time, long. Sometimes you got to take breaks, regular breaks. That's what you have to do, man. That's what you have to do. Take regular breaks. And yeah, take some painkillers as well. Yeah, you gotta crawl back. Just gonna add some of this collar and this fluff. I know, yeah, you know it. You know it makes sense. That fluff hair just to make it look cool. Yeah. So add a bit of blue to this because it's going to be that kind of light blue there, glow there. It's probably will. Yeah, and then download 7 Days to Die and the mod. Wow, well, yeah. I need to try and install it. I need to figure out. I need to make sure I keep a backup of my last game, and then install it, and hopefully all is well. I looked at the mod. I looked at the what the mods can do. It does the what's it called, the classes look interesting. I might be a scientist. I might go for a scientist. I don't know. Maybe a bouncer. I think one of them's a bouncer. I think something more melee focus might be nice. I'm not sure what to do, what to be. Yeah, the classy stuff does look interesting. I like that idea. You can be gives a bit more something. Gives you something to do, right? Gives you something to focus on rather than just you can be anything. You're just a random average Joe. It can be anything. This gives you a bit more depth, and it mentions also having enemies, like more various kinds of spooky ghouls. Doing this kind of winging this kind of face in here. Let's go back up here. Yeah, giving him more of a frowny face. I see Mr. Lung has turned up. Mr. Lung. I've tried to tell him multiple times he should use Twitch or YouTube, but he prefers the older Picato, which is fine, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah. Actually, I was gonna fix those ears, wasn't I? Let me see. 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 Let me see the ref. Yeah, I can probably fix it directly on here. I think I should be able to. Yeah, I'm going to just do it here directly. There we go. Maybe do it that way. There we go. If not, I'll have to do the old some forceful cutting and pasting, which is fine. I can. Sometimes it's the best way to do these things when it comes to painting. Just move things around and make it work, right? Make it work. There's a, and it comes down here like that. So, yeah. So I've been hearing the next episode of Loki is out. I've not watched it yet, but I'm planning to watch it on Friday. That looks looking forward to that. You know, Loki. If you've not watched it yet, give it a go. Give it a try. You know, it's a pretty interesting. Pretty interesting show. There we go. Looks very fierce. Looks like a fierce fellow. Yes. I'm liking this face. Very nice. Ooh. So I'm adding a bit of spikes here and whatnot. I'm not going to watch it. You're not going to watch it. Not your thing. Too much Loki. Not a fan of Loki. Loki. He's not a Loki. He's not a Loki fan. I'm not a Loki fan either. But I'm reason why I'm watching it. The reason I'm watching it at the moment is the fact that there's nothing else to watch. I watched all of Sweet Tooth, and Sweet Tooth is good. Sweet Tooth is good. If you've not watched Sweet Tooth, I recommend Sweet Tooth. I thought that was a pretty good series. It's dark, but it's humble. It's nice and it's a small set of characters, so you can easily watch it and see know what's going on, rather than having loads of characters all over the place and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So it's a very nice series. But yeah, Sweet Tooth, definitely worth checking out if you've not heard of it already. Okay, right there we go. Yeah. So I'm keeping that glow that I've placed here on the orange glow, so I might make use of that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. See, I like TV. I like shows that are engaging. The ones that shows that when you're watching, you want to see more of it. Normally, first two episodes are usually the first thing that catches my attention, whether to watch it or not. For example, the what's it called again? What's that show with Vision and Scarlet Witch? Scarlet Vision or something? I forgot what it's called. Vision, oh, whatever. That Marvel show. WandaVision. Yeah. I had no interest in that. I watched the first two episodes and I got bored. See? Whereas, things like when I watched Loki, I was like, okay, this is actually interesting. So that's my reason there. That's my reasoning. So yeah, that's my thought I'd give it a go. Right. here as well. There we go. Yeah. I'll tell you what series deserves a comeback, and by that I mean return in terms of a franchise that deserves a comeback, because it obviously got cancelled abruptly because the characters moved on. But I think it deserves a comeback, which is the Evil Dead series. I don't know if you've ever seen the Evil Dead movies. Fantastic set of stuff. I mean, the first Evil Dead film is a bit of a, you may like it or may not like it. Second one is what pretty much nails the story, nails everything down. Evil Dead 2, and then Army of Darkness is less horror but more action and comedy. And then set a few years later, you have Ash versus the Evil Dead, which is the TV series, which is fantastic. If you've not watched the series, I highly implore you do. It's got some crazy stuff in it, and it's great. But again, it's one of those things that you have to. If you enjoy horror and comedy, it's going to be for you. If you don't, then yeah, it's not going to be forte like, you know. But yes, fantastic. So I add a bit of shadow here just to give things a little bit of shape, depth there. Look at that orange glow there. Again, it's still there. I'm keeping that there. Maybe not here because it's. Let's close that in a bit. There we go. Like so. Yeah. Have any of you guys watched the Evil Dead or any of the Evil Dead franchise films? Like the not the remake, the so-called remake that was horrible. That was just, yeah. Even though it was I guess it was nice, but it was nothing to do with. I mean, it was to do with Evil Dead, but it was nothing to do with the main character of like Ash and stuff. It was like a retelling of the same story of Evil Dead 1 through another actress. I mean, it was great to have Sam Raimi, do that film, make it, you know. But it would have been nice to make another Evil Dead film, but it never came to pass, I guess. But they made the series, and that was great. The series is amazing. If it takes place directly after Evil Dead 3, but to be honest, you don't really need to watch it. I mean, that's the thing, you don't need to watch it. But you know, it's a great. It's fantastic. And the nice thing is, they special effects are the same as the original movies. So there's a little bit of CG, but not enough. It's mostly practical. They went practical, and that's how it should be. An Evil Dead film should always, you know, always was praised for, you know, always was given a thumbs up for practical effects, and Sam Raimi, who directs it, he directs all the series. He directed the series as well. He said, you know, he wants to make sure that stays as it is. And the other cool thing is, not the cool thing. The downside is the show. Each episode is 20 minutes long. 20 minutes long, so they're very short, but they are told some are fairly quick, but they're small nuggets of beauty. You know, I can't. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. You have to, like, when you watch it, you go, "Oh, damn, that's a good episode." Even though it's short, but man, it just hits the right notes. You know, there's no fluff in the story. That's why you get most of these TV shows which go on for 1 hour, and most of it's just fluff. You know, fluff conversation between people or whatever. This just gets right down to it. You know, start, middle, finish, next episode. No messing. You know, it's not messing you around. You don't need to be told any boring stuff. You know, just get on with the story, get on with the whole plot. And I think that's where it shines off the most. But obviously, it could have been nice. It was 45 minutes, but yeah, 30 minutes. But it's respectable. It's a respectable amount. It's like I think it's just like them. Not Mandalorian. I think Mandalorian was 30 minutes, wasn't it? No, Mandalorian wasn't. Mandalorian was 30 minutes long as well. But yeah, oh, I thought it was fantastic. But yeah, as just like most things, the series, the Evil Dead series ended, but I think it deserves to come back. Um, because there are no shows like it. That's my reason. There are no shows like Evil Dead whatsoever. You can check for most horror films out there. They'll never have anything like Evil Dead. It will just tends to be the same old tut, right? Same old tut. Where's the glow? There's the glow. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna push this glow out there at the top of my render layer because I want to keep that intact for now. I'll hide this for the moment. So I'm just going to get these little intricate little shapes in. So so not much to do on this piece other than just clean it up. That's all I'm doing, and I'm going to get rid of the line layer eventually. Where is the line layer? It's all up here. Line here. Yeah. So it's kind of there, but all these little things are getting in the way. So I'm going to try and keep it, just refine it, keep it going. We had a bit of a shadow, maybe. There we go. Yeah. Also, another series that's coming out, which I look forward to, is the He-Man Revelations. That looks interesting. Be interesting to get how it compares, how it fares. I mean, obviously, it's got Mark Hamill in it, so it's bound to be good. As a villain, Mark Hamill does play a good voice cast for villains, so I think it'll be good. I'm hoping it's going to be a triumph over She-Ra. I tried watching She-Ra, right, and I just didn't. It was all right. But the story was a bit meh. I couldn't get around it. Obviously, people loved it. Obviously, people praised the series. I thought, and the style of it was a bit too simple. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I hope it is good. Yeah, because it needs that sense of like action and like grittiness, like what the original He-Man's. I mean, obviously the original He-Man wasn't. It's still questionable now. I mean, you can watch it and go, "Oh, what is this?" But Rotoscope made it all amazing, right? Rotoscope is what made that series so good because it looks real. The poses, the act when He-Man's running and stuff, it's all like it's obviously someone running, but it looks pretty cool, right? Yeah. It's not simplistic. It's actually, traced and drawn out real persons. So that's good. I like that. It's not like cutesy, big-eyed, innocent stuff. This is like some serious stuff. You gotta give it the detail it deserves. Just hope that's part ain't true. What if they made a remake? What if they brought back Brave Star? Because Brave Star was pretty good. I don't know if you remember Brave Star. That had the is it 2020 or is it 1030? I think I forgot the name of the. I think it's 3030. The horse had a cyborg horse in it, which is pretty cool. It might be 2020. I think for his name. I got his name wrong once. I think it might be 3030. But yeah, that horse was kick-ass, like android robotic horse. That was done by the same company that did He-Man, Filmations, and yeah, pretty damn cool, pretty damn good series. Again, it wasn't, it's just like He-Man. It didn't last long, but they made quite a few episodes of it, so it must have been good to stay on that long, right? So obviously not as popular as He-Man, because He-Man was just groundbreaking. It was like, but Brave Star had that kind of had a following, special following as well. So okay, it's looking good. Going to bring back some of that Shadow, yeah? There we go. Cool. So, that wrist there. Yeah. So all these shows that are coming out, and when like I hate it. With like I'm sure you've seen it when they simplify the hell out of it because they want to try and do something to it. I guess we don't want that. No one asks for it. No one wants it, and sometimes these studios don't listen to. They never listen to what the public want. And when the public says in a negative way that this is not what we want, they still go ahead with it, and then they're not wasting money on something that no one wanted. And that's what happened with Thundercats Raw, as we know. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think Netflix have done a good job of what's it called, taking He-Man franchise and doing what they've done. I think it's going to be good. I'm having a good feeling that it's going to be one of those shows that obviously it may not be like super popular, but it will be enough to give it a thumbs up and say, yep, it was a good show, watched it. Kind of like Castlevania, but I think Castlevania is special. I mean, Castlevania is a different kind of story altogether, and I mean, I've never played Castlevania before, but after watching the series, I'm like, okay, there's some good characters in there, but I think that's to do with good writing. Good writing was what makes that series shine, right? And wow, yeah, still impressed with Castlevania. If you've not seen Castlevania, oh man, you guys have. It's a must. It's a must-see series. I thought it was blooming marvelous. No, you're not seeing Castlevania? Come on, Killaroo. Your short answer of no concerns me greatly. If you've not seen Castlevania, ooh, it's time to take a holiday and watch it. Take a holiday. Say, look, I'm gonna watch me some Castlevania, yo. So one thing I said, actually, I was going to look into the horns of like how to do the glow, and I didn't actually bother looking into it. So I'm just going to wing it for now, and then maybe once I've finished with this piece, I might go after the stream. I might try and research the glow. I've got 3 weeks off. Okay, you got 3 weeks off. I think that's a perfect time to watch Castlevania. What do you think? And Castlevania, the episodes are short. They're relatively short. You can pretty much watch a season 1 in a few hours. They're not that long, so it's good. It's good. It's very good. It's good. It's very good. Yes. You think about it. Oh, that means you won't. That means you won't watch it. I'll send Mark Garcia, aka the Ghost Mark Garcia, just to visit you. Your friend Mark Garcia. Mark Gracias. Oh dang. Don't lie, he's your best mate. He's your best mate. He always turns up when you least expect it. Causing trouble. Let's get that glow there. There you go. So looking at the breath again, just keeping an eye on it, making sure I don't elude from the reference either. Because sometimes, like I said, I get a bit crazy and then forget that I'm like, oh yeah, keep an eye on the painting, not constantly lose track on what I'm doing. But it seems to be going okay. So maybe dark blue on this as a dark, instead of a dark. There you go, dark blue. Like so. This gives it a nice sheen, you know. There we go. Like so. Trying to emphasize that this is like blue, you know, that blue glow. It's causing that So, Killer, are you still working? You working on that otter character of yours, or otter, secret otter project? The Ottonator. Sneaky otter. I'm hoping that if I can finish this earlier. If I can, which I want to try and finish it earlier. What time is it now? 49 minutes. I can squeeze in some time for Phasmophobia. I fix it. You fix it. Fix it. Oh, you fixed the problem with. Yeah, I think you mentioned it had a problem, didn't it? It's behaving weirdly. It's doing rather not safe for work things in public in VR chat. Yeah, it was doing like weird things, right? Naughty things that you know, you wouldn't want to show to a little kid. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh no, not anymore now. Not anymore. Not anymore, right? Not anymore. It did before, but not anymore. I get you. Oh. Ah. Just gonna add an intense blue here, but then this becomes lighter maybe. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Oh. Maybe it could be darkened out, maybe like this. Yeah, it could be darker. It fades away. There we go. Yeah. I did say a while ago I was going to learn some Blender. I've kind of like not had time to learn it. Not been spending stuff I've been doing at work. It's just been so busy. It's just been keeping me all over the place. Just talking to Crime about it at lunchtime, around the afternoon time when we were on Discord in the afternoon on my server, and we're just talking about random stuff, and I was like, my brain was just so focused on work. I was like trying to listen and everything is difficult, but so yeah, just like crazy. It was crazy. It was a crazy day today. It was just, oh my god, goodness. But it got done. Everything got done, and I'm glad. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow's gaming. I can play some games. So it'd be nice to unwind on that as well. But not saying drawing itself is not not relaxing. It's drawing, painting is fine. But I think video games has that kind of I wasn't say aphrodisiac. It's not aphrodisiac. It's like kind of like a relaxation. There's something relaxing about it, which it's just nice, right? It's nice to just unwind and not think too much. Other than the puzzles in the game. The game has puzzles like Prey, mindless, easy puzzles of hacking things and pressing buttons and shooting aliens in their head and or smashing them over the head with a crowbar, things like that. It's nice. Okay, so I'm going to try and invert this lighting because I did it kind of wrong here, so I'm going to try and switch it around. There we go. So brightness first, then blue dark blue after, which is what we want, and maybe this kind of fits into that kind of feeling there. Like so. Don't forget, yes. Oh yes, I have that as well. 7 Days to Die. Yes, yes. So I need to figure. I need to know. So I think Nuni and Always Games Behind, they have a server. I think they have a server, or they host it. I'm not sure how it works. So I guess we can join them and do it that way, or find a server which has that in place and then use that. I'm not sure how it all works, but yeah, that should be fun. We can all go around punching zombies in the back of the head, right, Killer? And collecting potatoes. Collecting potatoes is a must. It's a must in that game. It's a must. It's a must game. Collecting those potatoes, yes. I'll like store them, collect them, and store them. I won't eat them. I'll maybe grow a few of them. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe make a spud hut. Got it all figured out. It's got it all figured out. You see, it's a devious scheme to have the spud huts. You know, to keep these spudulistic spuds safe from the terrifying zombies. You know, they're out there in that world, waiting to be rescued. They're out there to be found, and I'm the one that's going to find them. You know, I think it's my job. All right, my job. I'm gonna make it my epic quest to seek out those potatoes out there and rescue them. Bring them to safety, to sanctuary. That is the base of operations. You know, HQ. Water. Always drink water. That's something prime about this. Stay hydrated. Hydration is very important. It's very, very important. And yes. Just going to clear away some of these layers here. So there we go. These lines, sorry, not layers, lines. So clearing them away bit by bit. This will reveal the underlying side of this piece, which is fine. It means I can go over it with the paint and just soften the edges out a bit and maybe sharpen where necessary. Like so. And I'm going to turn it off and then see where I need to apply it further. There we go. Cool. Maybe it's a bit more shadow here, maybe. Here we go. Darker. There we go. Very nice. Yeah. So there's a section behind there. I think I can probably erase that area. Yes, I can. So there's a little area there. Obviously, you won't be able to see what's going on, but since we're going to be applying some orange, we can probably apply that same kind of grazing here. We go. Excuse me. Just a bit of grazing, just enough, but not completely visible. It's just enough, like little specks of grazing like that, see? Yeah, it's good. So I'm getting rid of that, there you go. So it's enough, but it's enough, but not enough to be visible. You know, just want to give it that sense of view there. Same here, obviously. I've kind of done it there, but that's a bad idea, so I'm going to get that out of the way. Added a bit of toe. So I'm erasing what's left of the line down here and here as well. So as you can see, it's looking okay. I'll quick get rid of that bit there, and on the hips there. So I'm not actually deleting them. I'm actually using the mask tool there just to hide it, because I don't need it anymore, right? So, excuse me, it gives me more time now to really just refine these edges in, just give that sense of like, yeah, boom. Maybe there's a slight, could add a slight, just ever so hairline shadow just there like that, so it gives that sense of edge, curved edge that's going in underwards, under. We can probably just knock that back a bit more. There we go. A bit more shadow. There we go. There as well. As well. Yeah, it's taking shape. I'm gonna clean that arm off as well. There we go. Get that arm cleaned up, and that shoulder. So it's all coming off now. Mostly just all being removed. So from the hip, from the hip downwards, line's gone now completely. So we've got our creature pretty much there. You know, the lower part. Actually, let me just check. Let me see if let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Yeah, it's fun. Let someone know that I'm streaming. Itchy nose. So, yeah, as you can see, every time I stream, my nose itches profusely. It's crazy. I'm not sure why I get itchy nose, but I always get itchy nose. Can't explain it. Cannot explain it. Itchy nose. I'm telling you, it could be I think I'm sensing it's an allergy to streaming, right? It's a streaming allergy. Otherwise, I'm not sure what it is. So if anyone's watching, if you plan to stream, watch out for these allergies, these so-called allergies. It might not happen to you, but as you see, it's happening to me often. Happens to me often. I'm not sure what causes it, but it's rather spooky. I sense it could be a ghostly thing, right? It could be a ghostly thing, paranormal thing. That's I get itchy nose when streaming. It's rather spooky. I have to say I don't know what causes it. It's very, very concerning. So I'm doing a little edge circle there, but I'm gonna try and get that edge to back. Oh, I didn't actually. Oh, I should cut it out there, didn't I? Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Oh, it's there. Hang on. Let's zoom in for a bit. Let me just erase that. Oh, it's there. So I'm gonna try and get that back. There we go. So actually, that was actually part of the paint. That was actually part of the render. Okay, so I've got to keep that in there. There we go. So I get that edge of that paw tip. So it's like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's actually feeling pretty warm in my room today. I think it's because I'm drinking coffee. It's warm. Because, well, actually, to be honest, I think I think the temperature's gone up this evening. Because this afternoon it was 15 degrees in the UK. It was grey, and now it is. We'll find out. You see. Oh. 17 degrees, still 17. Oh, wait a minute. Is it 17? 16 degrees. Okay, 16 degrees. Okay, that's still fairly cool. So it's not very warm. So that's fine. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if it'll be on my Twitch stream. It definitely will be lurking on my whatchamacallit, YouTube. Videos that when I streamed a while back, it was like baking hot. It's very hot, very hot. It was like, oh, you have to watch out for those heat waves in the UK. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put this back a bit. There we go. What's these? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, it's getting colder tomorrow. No, I mean, I don't mind it, but I'll prefer if it wasn't too cold. So, like, 18 degrees. That's fine. 18 degrees is pretty good. Like, it's not incredibly hot, but it's not incredibly cold. It's somewhere like in between. So that'd be nice. 28 or 28. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dang. Okay, that's warm. Yeah, that's definitely warm for you, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I want it to be 18, 20 degrees would be nice. Oh yeah, 34. If it's 34, oh my goodness, yeah. I've gone through the 34 mark and it's not nice. It's not. I think I streamed on a 34 during that session, and it wasn't nice. I was like contemplating of like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna like get cooked, but it turned out okay. I mean, the fans were blowing and everything, so the fans kept me going. But that was just like a short, you know, a very short burst of cool, you know, streaming session. I think 2 hours is more than enough. Anything more than that, I think I would be like, no. I'd be like, no. There's no way I would be able to do 2 hours of in this heat. But yeah, I can't remember if it was a short session. I think I stuck to the 2 hours 30. But yeah. This is where investing in an air conditioning unit might be handy, but like again, I was contemplating on the costs because you know, air conditioners are like in the UK, you're using, you know, the air conditioner would only be used once a year. Do you know what I mean? But I guess it pays off. It does make sense to have one because you know, if you're doing work like this, you need to have a, you know, it's nice to have a cool environment, right? But yeah. It's one of them things. Ugh. Well, actually, this rib cage actually goes down, doesn't it? Let me just see. Does it go down? Okay, let's got the video. Let's got the. So maybe it has like a rib cage thing going. So maybe we can we can probably add a bit of shadow that goes underneath like that and curves over. Yeah, okay. So we're doing some like slight changes here. So, so maybe this comes down like that. Could do like a little rib cage. Yeah, that could work. So we got like a slight notch here. Comes down maybe like that. But then it continues a softened version down like that. Cool. Like it. But yeah, overall, air conditioning units in the UK are, you know, it's one of the sort of things that I've been thinking of getting, but I'm still on the fence about it because, you know, use it once a year. So, but I was looking at trying to buy a combination air conditioned heater. So at least that way I can use it for heating as well. That'd be handy for winter time. But again, yeah, it's too late to buy one now because obviously the price spike everything tends to, all the prices spike up during the summertime when people are trying to buy fans and stuff. This happened last year when lockdown happened. Most shops and most retail shops were closed, and loads of people buying online fans. It's like insane amounts of people. Ridiculous amounts of people buying fans, and yeah, got a bit out of control. Like fans were like normal table fans would cost you like £80 upwards. You'll not find anyone which is any fan which is like £40. Even a dinky fan will not be £40. It will be more than that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So a bit more shadow there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, don't you have to be careful about buying these fan things during the hot weather. It's always good to buy them before the summer heat wave kicks in, or buy them during the winter time. So obviously that's winter. When winter comes, buy yourself the coolant fans, or buy yourself a nice what do you call it? Good air conditioned unit, because they'll be a lot bit more cheaper, because obviously not a lot of people buying them. So you can really get yourself a nice, nice aircon, right? Add a bit more shadow here, just a knock, just to make things pop a bit. There we go. See, things are like popping out a bit more. And a bit more blue, shadow of blue under the fur, because it's shining through. So it'd be nice to give that sense of light under it. Light under it. See, so. Yeah. So I'm not sure how much blue absorption will be coming from that, but probably enough to blast through it, right? Maybe. Hard to tell. Hard to tell with these things. And maybe add a bit of purple on that. Glow. A bit of white purple in there, maybe a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Got my hair out today. Got my hair, rather than pull it, tying it back. I think that's what makes me feel a bit, warm. I think I should probably get my hairband. I don't know where my hairband is. I left it on the table. Left it here. Don't know where it's gone. It's on a runner. It's not in my pocket. It's not in my pockets. None of my pockets. Yeah, don't know where it's done on a runner. Otherwise, I would have tied my hair back. Yeah, nowhere to be seen. So. Yeah, just make do with my hair down. Enjoy my luscious hair stream, right? So I added some extra shadows here just to really pop those areas where light is not hitting, but still enough to, make it look interesting. Look at that. It makes things pop. That's what we're trying to do, make things pop. I think on this we could definitely increase the darkness as well. There we go. Yeah, see, give it a sense of, but not enough. We don't want to overpower the. So probably be this much. Yeah, purple. Gotta be careful how much plaque you use, because if you use too much, it will completely take over, and you end up ruining it. So, and obviously at the bottom we're still going to try and incorporate that to orange, so got to be careful here as well. There you go. There we go. Yeah. Good. I think we've got enough here to keep going with the edge. There we go. There we go. Yeah. It's taking shape. Still tinkering. That's the thing. The problem. Keep tinkering with things, right? Know when to stop. Right? Know when to stop. That'd be a good story title there. Knowing when to stop. Right? This will be a more grey, I think. Here we go. Gives that sense of maybe blue on that. Desaturate blue. There we go, like that. Yeah. Still looking at the body. I haven't actually gone to the face yet. It's still the hand to do. This hand here. This one looks okay. Maybe let's get the hand out of the way. To be honest, the hand, this part here, I don't know if I even need to touch it, because if we're gonna, it's gonna be like aura kind of thing, right? So maybe it might not even need to, but nice to maybe just enough to, like so. Like so, yeah. I'll add a, gonna add a mask here just to hide away this kind of area, just to save time. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. That's probably a very bad idea. Oh, let's delete the mask. Let's do it from the base level, because that way it's not getting in the way of our. There we go. That's better. And line work's not gonna be around anyway. If we get rid of that. Line work. Get out of here. Get that line work out of the way. There we go. It's the line work gone. So we're gonna paint in our view here. This arm. You know, get there. Yeah. So I'm going to add some dark blue here just to really emphasize that kind of curl of pores. There we go. There we go. So still making it look a bit, you know, dynamic in some sense, right? Still. Some sort of zoom, you know, sound. I don't know. You can probably insert some sounds here of this thing, whatever this thing is, you know, charging up
energy ball. Someone can. So if someone knows what it is, this ability. I've seen a picture. I've seen pictures of it on on what do you call it on Google. So it's got to be ability, right? So the ability that it knows. So need to making it happen here. So I want to try and show a bit of difference of folds here. So I'm going to try and do that here if I can, like so, like so. So it's kind of a like so. I'll try and show that arm. Oh, wrong layer, of course. Smart. There we go. So this will be more brighter, I guess, more not swear, there we go. There we go. A kind of stretchy arm thing going on here, you know, picking up the bolt, pick up that bolt. Looking at the screen on that side, so I've got like an idea of how this looks, how it's looking. I don't know, I'm making this up here in terms of what sounds it's making, but yeah. Right, let's get on with that face as well. Let's zoom in on that face a bit. So I'm trying to give it like a frowny face, but of course there's a lot of light here, so I'm going to try and there you go, that's better. It's going to be a bit tricky to do this because it's a lot of light here, a lot of blue light, a lot of white light, so interesting to see this see there's a probably a really light subtle like that coming through. Like so. This could always be white, you know, because it's so bright. Hard to tell what kind of expression he will. Maybe it has a nice happy expression, or maybe a sad, no, not a sad, like expression, or yeah, not sure. Not really. Haven't really thought that far in yet, but it's got some kind of expression. But yeah. And that's part of the fun of this, right? Knowing what to expect, knowing what to apply. So I'm applying that blue across the grey there to, because it's pretty intense. This is going to be like an intense kind of energy, but it's right next to it as well. So it's gonna be, there probably will be some white involved there. See, so yeah, I'm not sure what that yellow is. What is that yellow? I think that's just the. That's just the part of the thing there. Yeah, just put that in. Just another glob of the tendrils, which whatever those things are, it's just tendrils coming in. There we go. They can come in that side as well. I've been streaming for 1 hour 24 minutes, so we are making progress. It's slow progress, but we are making progress nonetheless, and it's good. This is good. It's still good. It's still good. I'm not sure if this is reflective. I'm not sure what kind of fabric this is, so it's hard to tell if it's, you know, if it is reflective or something, or if it's just fuzz or whatever. But yeah, we'll have to leave. We'll have to see how that goes, how that looks in the end. But let's look at the ears. Ears are kind of, yeah. See, I'm not gonna do the exact ears that the animated show has. I'm gonna try and do my own. Like fuzz, there we go, like that. So it looks more interesting, right? Yeah, we go. So obviously this is close to the ear, so close to the beam, so it's probably going to be absorbing a lot of the energy and light. So this will be like almost very intense. Maybe I don't know if there will be any shadows, and there may be some dark blue shadows, maybe. It's so I'm keeping it in line with the kind of stuff they normally get in animals. That kind of fluff. Maybe this has a slight glowish blue instead of maybe a bit of red in there. I don't know. Glows. Some grey there. Oh. Yeah, because if it's glowing, you know, the blue light may give it a nice sort of translucent effect, isn't it? That's the thing I'm going for there. Translucency. So I'm going to try and fix that ear as well. This ear is what bugging me, this one, the one on the other side rather than the one that's up. We'll come back to these ears. I think what I'll do, I'll make the ear. I might just block this in now, and then we'll come back to that one again. This one, sorry, because there's something about that shape. It's not looking right for me. So. Yeah. Maybe might make the eyes a bit bigger as well. Let's make the eyes bigger. Scale it up. There we go. There we go. So just basically scale the up eye, merge it back down, paint over it, just like that. That looks much better. Right, so this eye on this side will probably need to be fixed as well, but the ear as well, that's what's bugging me. In fact, I was gonna, should I fix it? Let's fix it now. Let's fix it now. 7%. Oh, 7%. Maybe it's more like that. So what I can do is maybe I can just erase this and just paint over it. Oh, can I? I think I paint. There we go. And we'll erase the base one as well because it's not necessary. Excuse me. Yeah. Just gonna paint over it and let's get the overall shape in first and use the black to get an idea of the thing over here. So there's this thing, it's an ear thing comes up, but then it goes, yeah, there's like a gap here, so like a straight. Oh. Yeah. So maybe these ears probably go up like that, and then this one goes over there, maybe. Yeah, that's better. Kind of like a, oop, yeah. Because normally I've been doing ears kind of similar to canine ears, and I think this one follows suit of the hide that pen there, of the jackal ears. But we'll see how this one pans out, and then if not, I can make tweaks to it as I go along. So 100%, so that's good. I erase this base completely out of the way. Let's get rid of that before I deleted the button. There we go. There we go. That's better. Don't want it to be entirely visible. Thank you very much. There we go. So we've got this ear to play with now. Yes. Oh, not fully. Just going to trim that ear away completely. Oh, that's fine. No glow. So I kept the dreads on the other side, under layer, I think, so that's good. On another layer, so that's nice. So it's not getting away. I'm getting away of what I'm doing here. So here we go. There we go. This kind of has like a kind of curve in like that. There we go. That's what I've kind of gone for. Like so. And then the fur fluff comes up here, but obviously it's going to be tricky for it to be spotted up here. Maybe it's really faint, but it's enough to be visible, I guess. But then they have like these really faded out fluffs. Maybe it appears out slightly, but not enough to be visible. Maybe have a bit of blue in there, maybe lights of blue, streaks of blue, or maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah. The streaks comes from there maybe, but like, yeah, this end will be like kind of taken behind. It's got a rounded shaped head, so we're going to still keep that rounded shaped cranium in, so it kind of goes like that, you know. So probably we go. Just found it. I guess it goes right around, but then this ear cuts it off, doesn't it? So it's dark blue. Like so. Maybe that goes like a slight outer glow of the so from the outside. So there is like a, you know, outside, you know, lighting coming from the other side or something, you know. Yeah, yeah. Look at this beam of shadow, cast shadow, coming from this. Yeah, could come down, you know, comes down here, a bit more darker down the base. There we go. Cuts through, you know. Cuts through. Cuts through the other side. Yeah. Let's have some more coffee. Let's have some more coffee. Coffee is it's gone cold now, but it's tasty. I'm gonna save that as well. David, save. Water. It's good for you. Water's good for you. So I've been streaming for 1 hour 35 minutes. So I've got about an hour to go, and I don't think I'm still nowhere near done. I think I keep saying like every time I look at the clock, I think, oh yeah, I'll get done. No. There's still a lot to do, which is it's kind of worrying. You know, I kept saying I'm gonna get this done, but yeah, it's always the case. It's always the case. So they still need to do the details, but right now we're still doing the rendering, which is taking a bit of time, especially with fixing the ears, fixing a few things. But it's getting there. We are. I'm trying to keep it on thing. Yeah, it's coming well. Yeah. The thing is, what I don't want to do, I don't want to rush it. But I've learned the lesson from my lovely mentor that, you know, sometimes you just got to time yourself, and if you don't finish, you know, just do what you can in the time that's given and then ship it. And even though this is a personal piece, it's fine, you know, it's good to time yourself. But I think, yeah, I want to try and try and get it done on time, you know. So I think it's good to have that kind of set yourself time limit. Otherwise this will just keep going on and on, right? This will just go on for ages. We'll never get it finished. We'll never get this piece finished. It will just be hanging on forever and ever and ever. So I guess I'm trying to be. I want to try and get this finished on this session, if I can. But yeah, it's getting there. It's kind of getting there. It's kind of getting there. Yeah, I'm trying to like be strict to myself about these timings, because I tend to like get a bit carried away and things go on for ages, and then that's it. I'm gonna flatten this down. Make this eye a bit bigger. Copy that. There we go. I'm just gonna bring it in slightly. There we go. There we go. That's it. And make it bigger. Just a bit bigger. There we go. Itchy nose. I think I should probably bring it down a bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nope. Just gonna bring that. There we go. Underside, under eye in there. There we go. Itchy. See, every time like I said, itchy nose always kicks in. Not sure what causes it, but my nose always gets itchy. Not sure what causes itchy noses, but bring this down a bit. There we go. So I'm going to try and make sure it's aligned with that eye there, because that was pretty low. See, so maybe this goes down further. And my music has stopped. I think that's just YouTube checking, making sure that am I still there, because I know YouTube kind of plays and stops to let you know that are you still there. You got to press to say, yep, I'm still there. Where is it? Are you still watching? Yes, I'm continue watching. Yes. Very nice. Piano music, as it should be. Yes. Oh. Oh. What's going on here? Okay. Oh. Second, guys, just checking something briefly. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. So what I was saying before, timing. Gotta stick with it. Keep stopping to check things. It's taking a bit of time there. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to check on something. Yeah, so I. Actually, you can see. Does he have any? I don't think he has a frontal part. So I might just hide that away completely. Maybe it's just shadow, maybe like that. And you have the. So I don't want to be too intense on his lips. It's going to be enough to show that kind of. Like that. Yeah, it's going to be tricky to do the other side of the muzzle without going really. There we go. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with these when you're playing with values, because you can easily wreck yourself. So you don't want to spend too much on it. Otherwise, yeah, it ends up looking a bit silly. So keeping that going there. So we got this brow thing. Or not, so as you can see, that muzzle arch has to be in line a bit. Otherwise it looks a bit weird, right? So this probably goes. This could go down. There we go. There we go. Bit more sinister look, yeah. Shadow goes down here as well. There we go. So I've added a bit of a shadow here just to make him look a bit, you know, a bit of a. Yeah, there you go. He looks a bit evil now, doesn't he? He looks a bit evil. He looks he's gonna smash your head in. He's gonna slap your head in, isn't he? What do you think? I look a bit terrified now. I'm pretty terrified. I'm pretty terrified of this character now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh. It's a bit of a spoopy character for my liking. I don't like it. So this comes across it, goes across there maybe, and then like so. There we go. Just trying to add that kind of sense of depth. So this is like we're looking above it and not underneath it. So there we go. Again, it can't be that strong because we're further away, but saying that, it can still incorporate some of this blue. You know, that blue can still be incorporated here. I guess to show that it's coming. You know, it affects it. It affects it. Okay, so that part there, more light, I think, more right along the tip. Yeah. Thinking. Okay. I'm just constantly thinking as I work on this, so make sure that it all looks right. So that arm, actually should flatten this down because of yeah, I should flatten it down. Oh, no. Cancel, flatten down, and save. Save. There you go. Good. So, got 1 hour 46 minutes. I don't think I'll get it done in time. I got to finish might have to extend it maybe to a Friday stream or something. Maybe do the Friday stream as an art stream. I don't know. Get this done. Samurai noodles. You alright, man? Sorry, I had to leave yesterday. I was I think you turned up and I was massively tired. And plus, you arrived at 2 o'clock in the morning, in my time, around that time. So I was I had to bail. I had to go to La La Land. You know, actually, it wasn't 2 a.m. It was 1:30. I think it was reaching 1:45. I think, but man, it was late. Yeah. Yeah, drinking some beer and playing some War... Oh, you're playing Warframe now? That's interesting. I've not played that game in a while. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to fix that firearm because the firearm has changed a lot now since I've last did my coolness on it. Yeah, it's fantastic. What's your favorite Warframe you playing on it by any chance? Do you know what one you're playing? What's your favorite Warframe? Mine is Trinity Prime, or Trinity. She's the best, my favourite class. But quite kind of recently, I've been playing Rhino Prime a lot. Rhino Prime is a lot. It's just if I'm feeling really lazy and I just don't want to do anything, Rhino Prime is my Warframe I tend to pick because he's pretty. He can take on anything, right? He's just a beast. He's just a brick, literally walking brick. So it's all good. So yeah, I've been enjoying using that Warframe a few times. So yeah, sweet stuff. Oh, you know what I've forgotten about this character? Does he have a tail? I think this character has a tail. He does have a tail. The most important thing I forgot, and as a tail. I'll do it last. I'll do it last. I don't think it's. I think I'll. Oh, shan't forget the tail. I shan't forget the tail. Don't forget the tail. So don't forget the tail. What you're done for. Oh, you're done for, son. You're done for, son. Oh, how can you forget the tail? All the things you can forget, not forget. You forget the tail. You know, the important thing. Damn. Don't have one yet. At the moment it's Mag. Okay, okay, nice, cool. You know, well, I'm glad you're playing Warframe. I've not touched Warframe in a long time. Like, well, I think the last time I played Warframe was before Christmas. I think before Christmas. I think I actually went back to playing Warframe. Yeah, that was good. I think I was just in a few missions. I think they released some new area as well. That a new open world at the time. So I've been playing that for a while, and that was good. It was good. Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of fun on it. But then, like before, it becomes a bit of a grind because it's a free game, you know. So, but that's fine, you know. What do you expect? You know, it's a great game. I mean, okay, sure, it's got grinding, but it's good grinding. It's grinding. It's addictive grinding. It's very addictive. That's the thing, and that's what I like about Warframe. It's got that nice. It's a nice time killing game. Right? If you want to kill some time, you can do it in Warframe, hands down. You can have a good time in Warframe, and yeah, boom, done. But yeah. I think I've uncovered most of the solar systems as well in the game because I used to play it when it first came out, so I kind of unlocked most areas as I played through it. You know, mostly just following other players in and let them do all the work, and I just hang around. But yeah, it's good. It's a good game. Oops, hide line work. Why is that? Why can't I hide the line work there? What's going on here? Ah, that's why. That is why. So let's do that. You, I'll do. That'll do. Sorry if you notice me keep rubbing through my hair. It's because I've got like, I forgot to apply hair cream to make it less itchy. My hair is itchy right now. It's dry hair. Dry hair makes your hair itchy, and that's why I'm constantly doing this. And it also feels nice just to graze through my hair, my luscious locks of hair. Luscious hair. It's very good. It's so good. Makes me look cool. Okay. So this roller coaster's getting almost done. I haven't got any new weapons or equipment yet. Oh wow, you haven't? Okay, so you just started out. It sounds like you just started out playing Warframe, not so you probably got the Braton, right? The Braton will be the starting gun you start with, like a rifle. It's a starting rifle. It looks like a P90, not P90, but yeah, kind of like that shape. But it's not P90, but it's yeah. P90. Oh, a PS4. before I get you, I think Warframe is crossplay. Is it crossplay? I think it's crossplay. I think it's crossplay. Could be wrong. I need to check up on that. If it does crossplay. Yeah. Ooh. Woo. Okay, let's add in the have a bow, a staff, and a throw. Oh, in that case, maybe I assume this I could be wrong here. Maybe it's because obviously the game's got more layers now in terms of the game's actually got an actual intro and stuff. So maybe the game gives you a bit more things now to start off with, starting gear. Because before, when I first started playing it, you know, all you got was like a baton and some rifle, and it didn't really have much of an intro either. It didn't have any like starting story. But I mean, you know, obviously now I guess it has. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. That's good. It's good. Yeah, because when I played Warframe, it was more or less early days of it, and nothing much was in there. Nothing. The game wasn't even fleshed out. Um, there was some kind of story in it, but I don't know. It just didn't. Yeah, there was just some. It was just there's nothing there. It was just go to mission after mission, punch a few things in, knock people out, do your assassin jumping around, the usual showing off. You know, look at me. I'm an assassin. I can do things. Whoa! I can shoot things. I can climb walls and sneak things. Yeah. But yeah, it's changed a lot now. It's changed considerably, so it's good. It's good for the. I think that's great. It's there we go. So I added a bit of a glow here to these feet as well. So I'm gonna hide all this because I'm gonna do it properly on here. Maybe just a bit more. There we go. Not too much, but enough. Maybe not there. Maybe there as well. Yeah. You still need to play. Phasmophobia, Samurai. Doing missions at Venus at the moment. Oh yeah. Yeah, women are from Venus after all. Is that where you went there? Women are from Venus. Men are from Mars. You don't want to go to Mars then. A bit more warmth here. Just gonna add a bit of warmth on this side. There we go. There we go. Maybe it shows a bit of depth there, which I didn't really want to show, but I could now. Like that. It's really subtle depth. Subtle. Like that. There we go. And on that knee, maybe that knee could be a bit more. There we go. There we go, looks a bit more interesting, I guess. Once some sci-fi action, and someone reminded me of Warframe as a thing. So, yeah. It's a great game. It's a great game. You'll get addicted to it if you're like me. If you enjoy it, you will get addicted to it. You'll be like, I'll just do one more mission. And the thing is, that you can just keep doing the missions, and the variation of missions just makes it more interesting. Like like there's spy missions, there's extermination missions which are normal. The spy missions are fun. We have to like you have to like sneak into like these uh, um, data centers, hidden data centers. So and in order to get in there, there'll be like laser fenced things and like cameras looking for you and stuff, and you got to get to it without setting the alarms off. So and the thing is, it's different. It's randomly generated each time, so that makes it interesting. So each time you go into to hack these things, it's a different scenario, and sometimes it randomly there's some vents are open and some are not, and there's multiple ways to achieve the same objective. It's really sneakily done. Obviously, it's randomly generated, so sometimes it might just be one way to get there, but it could be through a vent or something. So you have to like take your time and think about it. And obviously, if you take the right warframe, like certain warframes are good for spy missions, you can probably use those. Like Loki's a good. If you ever get a chance to get Loki's a good stealth warframe. He can do stealth mode and things like that. So yeah, different warframes are good for certain things. But saying that, you can still do it with mag if you don't get spotted. So there you go. So yeah. Then you have like I think there's like a what is it? Sabotage. I love sabotage missions. That's my favorite. You have to go into the base, activate. You got two choices: either destroy the reactor or set the reactor to meltdown. Yeah, so you got choices of what you want to do. Really cool stuff, and obviously the game has like more different like things going on, like factions and stuff. And if you join a specific faction, and you earn points for that faction to get good rewards, like which improve your warframe, it might cause decay on opposing factions, if that makes sense. And what happens is sometimes when you're in a mission, randomly the opposing faction will send like assassins to try and kill you out of nowhere. It'll be like a random encounter. It's just insane, and sometimes they appear when you least expect it. It's like, oh, even if you're on a mission and you join another player just to get a mission done or whatever, they will randomly attack you. They'll appear like spawn in, but obviously they'll tell you like, this is what you get for messing with us, and then it's great. It's great. The amount of effort they put into making this game is just phenomenal. Got hands off to them for that. So yeah, you'll love that. You'll love having that sesh happen. Just gonna cut that out, actually. There we go. Maybe that's I tried to get Lightlord into Warframe. I think he gave up on Warframe. I think he tried to. But yeah, I still know a fair few people that play Warframe. I'm in a guild. I'm in a small guild on there. I think the guild lot I play with, they play it now and then. Yeah, having a guild is good. Helps accumulate materials and stuff for yourself and your clan mates. Makes it more fun as well. Let's cover that. Actually, that would be more on here, I think. On the, oops, on the, there we go. There we go. That's better. Wouldn't be on the edge. So I've been streaming for 2 hours. Let me get the background done as well. There's still fair things. I still haven't done the detail yet. I mean, even though it looks detailed, the detail's not even done yet. So yeah, Still got a lot to do. Kind of just been wishy-washy in. To be honest, I think the background looks fine, but I'm just going to spruce it up with more of the sponge, this grungy brush, because it looks pretty nice. Right. Oh. Actually, it might be better if I just erase that, maybe? I could just erase those, mask these out. There we go, if I just do that. Oh, maybe, there we go. So I'm basically going in by just applying mask to the layer, just to layer with all these lines in it. This makes it better rather than painting over it. I think that will just ruin it. Right, maybe could make another layer on top and then just continue on the. Oh, nothing on that layer. Good. Just doesn't want it. Just turn it off. There you go. I'm not sure what's going with this other than just adding like strokes here and there, but like I think I can probably just do this kind of effect and then all these like shards coming in from that source. So I can probably rotate the canvas off. Well, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's rotate the canvas rather than doing it a really cack-handed way. There we go. Just gonna erase some of these lines and we do them from scratch again. You know what I mean? There we go. Actually, that one there, is that by me? That was that one there. Okay, that can go. That can go. Yeah. Paint over the line layer again, but I'll do fine. Actually, that's probably unwise. I think I've done it. I think I've done a boob up there by doing that. Hopefully that won't hide the layer, will it? No, it won't. Good. Yeah. Yeah, Samurai, you should definitely get yourself sorted on for Phasmo. Keep saying Phasmo, but I don't think you will ever. Are you trying? Oh yeah. Oh, you still have to set up your PC, isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it? It's setting the PC. Is it a case of setting up the PC, or you just don't have? Just got to make time for it. You've got to make the time for the thing. Is that what it is? Make the time for the Phasmo. Phasmo. No, oh, not in the mood for it. Oh, that's why. It's the mood. You got to get in the mood for the game. I see. Okay, I thought you just you're setting up your machine. Okay, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. You gotta. Yeah. I agree with that. Sometimes you have to be moved for certain games. I mean, like, that's why I haven't been playing a lot of games in a while. I've been that's why I've been starting to play that some of that 7 Days to Die. But again, like these past 2 days, I've just not had the mood to play it. So I'm hoping to maybe play some more, maybe tonight. But I don't know. All depends on this piece. Just messing around with the clouds. Let me just go. Oh, don't have clouds on it. Maybe. There we go. Maybe. So I'm trying to get some form of grittiness here. Yeah. Maybe. Oh. Not sure what I'm doing there. It's trying to make it more. Yeah. We'll think about that background in a minute. 1 second. Let's put that back in. Does that spray there? Oh. How do I look if I blur that out? Let's just blur it out. Let's do a radial blur or something. Radial blur. How do I look for the radial spin? Like that. That did nothing. That did nothing. Just leave it at that one for a moment. Let's get that orb thing done as well. And when I last did that, I used the DG brush again because the DG brush has a good feel for energy. So actually, let me check Google. Let me check Google this, and this game's winner is. There you go. Where is the reference for Lucario? So see the energy ball ability. So it's got this like blue orb thing, right? There we go. It's kind of a weird. Oh, there's a gif. Oh, there's a gif of it. Yeah, it's like a fireball. It's like a little Hadouken, spinning Hadouken. Incredible. So, I was right. Yeah, this could just be energy of some sort. Just goes outwards. Let's get a bit of. How's Special Spoon, who was snuck in to the Picato stream. Special Spoon. Still remember the day he made me a GIF I made, a GIF of an emoji, give it moving eyes, and he did that. Did a good job of it. Damn good job. Still use it to this day on my Picato emotes. Can't, best thing ever. There we go. So trying to give this sense of energy, like high energy. Let's go. Nope. Don't add any more. I think that's fine as it is there as well. Oh. Oh, Photoshop's spazzing out. Oh, there you go. Photoshop is spazzing out there. Oh, spaz out there again. Ah, oh, come on, Photoshop, stop it. Stop it. Stop with your ridiculous weirdy things. It's upset because I'm, doesn't want. Oh, there you go. It's upset. It doesn't want me to do any, continue on with this. It knows I'm getting close to it. Oh, see, it did it there. It's not having it. Sort of. Ah. Look at this. Look at this reference some more. Yeah, it doesn't really. Doesn't really show much other than it's an orb of energy. Yeah. It's a ball of energy. There you go. Yeah. So it's like a Super Bowl of some sort, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Stretch. It is said if you stretch too much, you end up floating into the air, and if the window's open, you end up floating out the windows. You have to be really careful if you stretch. Do short stretches, not long stretches. Else gravity's gonna disappear and you go flying out your chair. Do a Superman out the window. It's not good. And you'll get that's it. There's no way to come down. You'll be just flown away. Be flown away. So let that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson. So be careful of these things. Be careful. Okay, right. Maybe I can add a bit of glow, like a bit of mist around that orb, because it looks pretty, intense, right? Intense. Where's our fluff? We've got foliage, clouds. Normally, I always find clouds to be the perfect. There you go, like that. See, just adds a bit of look at that. So misty or blue or something like that, and then we could probably mask away that part of that. So it looks like you're kind of dragging it cosmic kind of cosmic bloom. All right. Did I just? Ah, I used the wrong kind of. It's meant to mask, and I used the color. There we go. It's meant to mask, and I'm using the wrong blooming thing. There we go. Let's try again. There we go. That's better. That's better. Oh, yeah. Oh. So maybe this thing drifts away. You know, maybe it drifts away a bit out of the way. Yeah. Maybe I haven't really thought that far out in terms of this, if it has any glow on top of it, any breeze on top of it, because then it'll look a bit too, yeah, like that. See, I mean, you can easily ruin what's there. So I'm not gonna have too much mist around it because it looks a bit too smoky. Maybe it's like kind of there, just a little fade of it. There we go, like so. Oh, well, why's that there? There we go. So bring that back again. There we go. Let's get rid of that silliness. That wasn't really offering much on that. Merge this together. Oh, whoa, let's multiply that. Yeah, so I wasn't sure what I'm going with this. Just trying to come up with interesting ways to make it more interesting without. Yeah. This could be behind trees. There we go, like that, maybe. Let's get rid of that. What is that? Yeah, let's get rid of that. So this could be darkened up. This could be inverted. Yeah. So I'm not really sure where I'm. That can go. Still not done like that. In fact, this can go behind that. Excuse me. And I can probably multiply that, darken that out. Yeah. There's a lot of things I had in mind for this, but I'm not sure now. The background's going to have to be a thoughtful thing, but definitely has the emphasis will be nice to darken the ceiling out a bit, so it's you can see this glow. Right, focus on that. Maybe it's brighten up a bit. There we go. Right, change that. Oh, so multiply. Of course, it won't. There we go. If I do it now, there we go. Maybe set to multiply then, maybe, I don't know, maybe, yeah, definitely will play with the background. definitely will play with the background. But first, let's get the character set up. So the lower glow, the lower glow seems to be working fine. I think this is a good thing here. Maybe what I can do is add noise. Can I noise this? Distort it? Exclusion? No, not exclusion. Where is it? Dissolve. There you go. Dissolve. Oh, I think dissolve adds a bit of a plopness there. I think what this needs is like a noise filter applied, so it's just a bit noisy. Add noise. Can I add noise? There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. See, like there's a bit more grittiness. Adds a bit of a grain to it. Look at that. That's a bit. That surface now becomes a bit grainy. I like that grainy effect. And let's just maybe knock it back a bit. There we go. Just enough to. It's there, but it's not overpowering. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's knock up a bit more. So I want to show the edges of the feet, so it's not like completely darkened out. Because if I get rid of that, see it becomes. Oh, what happened there? There you go. I think it's because the background. Oh, that's because it's a multiply. It's a normal. There we go. And that was there. That was a normal. Yeah. Yeah, so this gets lost. The moment if I think set this to multiply, yeah, that adds a bit more interest, I think. Yeah. No, I think that's multiply is pointless. Okay. Cool. I think sky might be keeping the sky. That would be good. Maybe let's see if I what happens if I switch this around? So this was at the bottom. Yeah. No, that. No. I mean, that would work. Makes the light top, but I think adding the darkness at the top makes this pop, and then makes the lower. In fact, let's just get rid of this. How does it look without the? So this bottom part needs like some form of dark sort of thing going on here. Maybe that kind of shadow. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. See, that could kind of work. So I may have to look into that. Right, so the tail. That's the thing that's missing. The crucial part of this form is the tail. I've not done a tail, and that's bad. That's a very bad form. Bad form. I thought I had it. Let me see. The tail is just like a really. What the hell? What's going on here? Oh, no. This is not set to multiply. Why is it not? What's going on here? Oh. I know why. Because it wasn't set to black. That's why it's like, what on earth is going on there? Turn off the opacity on the brush. Okay, just looking at the tail is pretty yeah. Kind of like a swoosh thing going on, right? Which is fine. That's actually its tail, but so we'll just there we go. Does it? Let me see. Where's his tail? Look. Yeah, it's got a got a fairly long tail. It's got a fairly long tail, so maybe I have to think about that. Yeah. Maybe it curls down. I mean, even though it's kind of got this crooked thing going on, I don't think I like that. I don't like that crooked tail feel to it. That tail is always crooked. Yeah. Part of me wants to not do it, but then it's like if I don't do it, it's gonna look. Yeah, it has to be part of the character, right? Has to be part of it. Has to look like it's coming out from its butt as well. So I've been streaming. Oh, nearly at the 2 hour 30 mark. I want to extend this to. I'm going to extend this to the extra 30-minute mark because see how much I can get done of this. Maybe that curve in there, right? Maybe can I get away with that? Can I get away with that? Like that. Like that, maybe. This is a tail, right? Let's add our values in, which is outright that. Boom. That part could be visible, maybe at the back. Maybe it's there to indicate that it's back there. Maybe. So this side we can have that kind of glow. Yeah. Oh. Then we have that orange. Could have that orange glow under it. Did the chat just get disconnected? It says welcome to the chat room. Did my Twitch just get reset or something? It's bizarre. Bizarre. Yeah, just gonna try to make it so it works with this world. You see, this environment that I've created. Also, the firearm I want to try and fix as well, but I can fix that outside the stream. Still, small things I'm seeing that I want to fix, but I can't. I don't think I'll be able to fix it on the stream. You see, because time is always against me. Right. Yeah. Never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. Just get that glow out of the way. There we go. Just get that out of the way. There we go. I think sometimes just leaving it as is just looks much better. Looks sparkly orb. I think there's a separate layer. Is there a separate layer? Or is it? Wait a minute. That's that. But where's the orb one? There we go. Yeah. We'll take that. I want to take that out of the layer. Bring it up here. There we go. These two things should be. Yeah. There you go. Maybe it's there or something like that. There we go. It's better. Maybe it's better like that, and then add like a transparency of some sort. But that would look stupid. Stay up there. It stays up there where it belongs. Okay. The tail. The tail. So let's start rendering this out. I've got a separate layer anyway, so it's all good. Where's my blendy brush? There's the blendy brush. Okay, let's get this in. There you go. So I assume this tail is third. If not, we're in trouble. But so it's got to be third, right? It's got to be third. Otherwise, it just would make sense, right? There you go. Let's put it up there. Because if it's not third, then I'm not sure. That's a bit of a strange critter, right? Strange. Very strange. Just gonna add a little underlayer there. There we go. So this is like a bounce, not a rim thing like these. So it's all just to bounce off the tail, as opposed to you know, it be in there. Yeah, that's the. Because maybe start to maybe start to add things to the edge. It doesn't look. It starts to look flat. You know, sometimes adding that dark edge just implies that it's like a rounded cylinder, right? You got to think in 3 dimensions. So I'm trying to think in 3 dimensions there, in terms of where this is going. Add a bit of maybe a bit of light there. Maybe. There we go. Yep. Cool. So, paint on the wrong layer then. Paint on the wrong layer. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Maybe add a bit of the orange on the upper side here. There you go. So on this one, you can probably go a bit. There we go. In fact, I should probably not do it on that layer. I should probably bring it. Let's bring it down to the one below. Let's bring the one below where it should be. Here we go, over here. Doing it here might be better because it's behind it, so I can probably. There we go. A bit of a detaily-ish by making that there. Sweet. Cool. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I want to sneeze, but I'm not gonna let it. I'm gonna let it sneeze. Added a bit of coarse shadow here, just to emphasize that bend. Even though it's still light, but it's nice to show that depth. There you go. Let's see, a little slight depth. Oh, see, Photoshop decides to hard line it there. Thanks a lot. There you go. Did it again. Did it again there. It's done it again. See, it's trying to be cheeky by doing that. Trying to mess up my light. It's done it again there. Oh, come on. Really? Stop it. Stop doing that, please. It's done it there again, see it? I'm not sure what it's annoying that it does that. I'm sure it does it on CS as well. When you're low on memory, it starts to spaz out like really badly, and then it starts to behave erratically like that because you're low on, you're using a lot of CPU and stuff. But the thing is, I'm not even using a lot of CPU because everything's going through the GPU when I'm streaming, so I don't see why it's doing that, but it's so annoying. And yeah, I think I'm planning to move up to a what's it called, a Ryzen 9 hopefully. I don't think that will probably resolve it. This is like an ongoing issue with Wacom and Photoshop and so Adobe, if you want to call them Adobe. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I assume they've probably fixed this in CS in the CC series, but I'm not sure. I'm not actually tested. I've got CC on this laptop. I'm not tested that with streaming because obviously this laptop's not made for streaming. It's just a machine for creative work, and that's it. I didn't want to use it for, streaming purposes because it's more of a travel device. Portable device for when I go to coffee shops and paint. Let's look at this. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the fan on because it is a bit warm. And I've nearly reached the 50-minute mark of overtime. It's nearly like 2 hours 41 minutes, and yeah, it's gone a bit longer. So messing with the foot here, trying to get that, try and get this structure in, nice little foot structure. Here we go, trying to incorporate that kind of lighting so it's like, yeah, it's coming in from that side of it. Okay. So on this side, I'm actually going to start maybe applying that. It's got claw tips maybe. That makes it more interesting, right? Give them a little tippy detail there. So on the wrong layer there. Painted on the wrong layer there. I'm going to try and incorporate that back in here. That's better. So I don't want to like do complete outlines of the foot, because yeah, this is still, you know, still a foot, right? Don't want to over exaggerate these things, because it makes it look a bit weird. So it's good to just have enough to show, right? I think that is wrong. 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 There we go. I'm going to show this, but I'm going to show this. It's a back leg, isn't it? So this is, where's the base there? This should be closed off. There we go. That's better. And then the orange on that part should be cleared off. There we go. Excellent. So we should be more on this side, which should be seen. So 100% says 100%. There we go. So I guess this part could be seen maybe from there, maybe, but again, it probably won't be. But this side will be. So this could potentially go inwards. Oh. Nope. Yeah, so on this part, let's go in. Like so. Yeah. Whew. I said I'll be finished, but like, it's still going. We're still going. We're still going. Still little things I'm finding and fixing and trying to keep it nice. And so I guess we can jump straight onto the detail side of this, but the background could just wait. Background is something I can just work on any time, right? Let's see. What's this? Okay, let's go to detail. So we can start. Basically, there's not much to do other than just add in things like, you know, some interest. Not really going too far in it, but just enough to spruce up things which could look good, right? That's all we're doing. Like so. Pretty straightforward here stuff. So I'm trying not to make it too obviously heavy, with some soft edges to define fluff, because the fabric is soft, and it should be, right? It should not be too. Oh, again here it's fine. I mean, oh, stop it. Oh. Yeah. Adding fluff, go down, hair. I'm not sure about his pants. I don't know if is it fur. I'm not sure, but either way, we'll stroke it, give it a little comb it down a bit, so it's like a bit of a fuzz, right? So it's not complete. You know, nothingness. Maybe it could be, but I'm not sure. Darkens down a bit because that tail's in the way, so I don't know. Maybe that glow could potentially come up there, so maybe maybe shouldn't be, the glow is too tense there, so it shouldn't need that much for glow. The heavy-handed glow, as I've done it there, needs to be knocked back a bit. So this again, bit of fur, bit of fluff, maybe bits of yeah. Man, this is taking a bit longer because of the detail, but it's the fun stuff. This is the fun side of it. This is what the fun. This is where the cool stuff happens. You know, where you're taking your time and you're doing those little bits of detail here and there where it matters or where I think it matters and whatnot. See, just gives it a bit more sweetness to it, right? So add a bit of fluff here. Whether it needs it or not is another thing, but I'll put it there. Let's put it there. Sometimes, you know, it may not even be needed, but push it back. As you can see, I can push it back if I don't need it, but I'll put it in there a little bit. Add a bit of a reflection here, just on the blue reflection of the arm on this really dark thing. I'm not sure what this thing is, shoulders or whatever, but you can't have it just black flat. It has to be reflecting something, right? So it's reflecting its arms, and on the outside it probably just goes dark again, but it's nice to include that kind of, you know, sense of glow. Otherwise it looks a bit weak. Sets out T. T is good. Get spinning, spin potato, that. Oh, spinning spud. There we go. Yeah. It's like polo art. It's got like polo. I don't know if you've had the sweets, polo sweets. Right? Just gonna crease that on there. There you go. There's a bit of sense there. Yeah. I'm not going to touch the face. Excuse me, I'm not going to touch the face, but I could add some glow on just on the red there, just so enough that we can get see it, right? like that. That makes it look interesting. Same here. This glow is also pretty damn good, so I think the orange will make a difference on reflection, maybe just a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Light orange there just to get that reflection from the below down. Even though it's on a detailed layer, it's fine to apply these things a lot, finishing gives it a bit more life to the piece as well. See? Yeah. Even though it's not part of it. You know what? I don't think it needs that dynamic background I did. This looks pretty fine as it is, isn't it? This kind of smoky thing. Maybe it could be a smoke. It could be I think the tree stuff. This stuff just would have made it a bit confusing. I think anyway. Could be wrong. Yeah, that would have made it look confusing if I just get rid of that, do that. Apply that background there, here we go. That still looks pretty decent. But it looks like it's just floating in mid-air now, doesn't it? It needs, I think that had that kind of dynamics, there we go, like that. Like so, maybe that can work as long as there's lines. Actually, that can work there. Yeah. I'm messing around here with the various let's try exclusion. Actually, difference can sometimes work as a nice yeah, like that. Yeah, messing around with various things here. Thanks. Yeah, cool. Let's keep going on this thing. Detail, back to detail. So this arm, I was going to blur this out. I was going to completely blur it out because it's not, it's not going to be relevant to what we see. And same with this part here. This area is going to be blurred out as well. This tendril, mandible we call it, because it's again, it's not like doesn't have a reason to be there, even though it's part of the Pokemon. It's part of his face, but I don't think it's needed, right? I don't think it's needed. There we go. Shadow there, a bit more depth there. There we go. So yeah, don't know what you guys think. If it should be blurred out or not. I was thinking of blurring that out completely because it serves no purpose. It serves no purpose of it being there. And yeah, it's one of those sort of things. Like, do I need it? Should I need it? Is it purpose? It's making that bit more bluer. It's making it a bit more blue on this side. There you go. How's Spoon? You know, he's lurking in chat. I don't know if he's actually tuned in. If he's just came in and said winner is and just went quiet. So unless he's a lurker, he might be a lurker. He might be a special lurker. You know, it's a special Spoon. After name is Special Spoon. It's called Special Spoon for a reason, right? There we go. And that kind of roughness. You know, to be honest, I don't think it'll be this shiny either. I'm just making that up there because it might be a roughed up horn, right? Because these yeah. Right, Twitch. Same name. Yeah, because if you're suffering from the old lagness on Picato, Twitch is the next best possible way to see the stream running without any problems, you see. Same amount of blue there. There we go. Oh, that's very. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Maybe it's there you go. Has that worked for you, Spoon? Has that should be more better now? Yeah. Picato is just weird. Picato is just I don't know what's wrong with Picato. It's crazy. Bloody crazy. Can't make it. Doesn't know what it's doing anymore. It's hard to tell. It's you know what its game isn't anymore. It used to be good. It's starting to like, yeah. I mean, they keep getting updates and stuff. So hey, we got some new things. I'm like, okay, great, but you know, you've got to fix. I think it'd be better to fix the stability of Picato first, and I kind of feel disappointed that you know, even though I'm supporting them, I'm happy to support them. It feels like sometimes it feels like they have not doing enough to make these changes quicker. You know, I like to have these things, you know, up and running, basic things working. You know, like, you know, no freezing. You don't want to be freezing. You know, updates. You fixed the netcode yet? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Things like that. Netcode. It should be, you know, those sort of things should be done by now. You know, they shouldn't be. Ah, yeah. They will never learn. There we go. Yeah, I was just saying before. I've still got your little emoticon you made for me for that from that little potato head, the one with Mr. Orange with the looking around left, right, and centre, left and right, like that. You know, with big nose, big triangular nose. You know, he's a corker. He's a good fellow. You got any good paintings you can recommend? Books you can on painting? Oh, I mean, I guess it depends on the kind of painters you want to go for. I mean, all the painters that I like are more impressionists. You know, impressionist painters. That's my forte. That's ones I like. I looked up to. So you should look up John Singer Sargent. He's a American impressionist painter. So that I looked up to him when I was learning to paint and do stuff. So maybe he might, you know, you got to find inspiration in what sort of painting you want to go into. You know, there's so many ways to paint things and do there's so many types of painting. You know, you gotta each painter back then had different ways of doing stuff as well, isn't it? So yeah, you had like you like if you look at German painters, they paint differently to Russian painters. You check out Russian master painters. There's loads out there, and American painters have their own way of doing stuff. So yeah, there's so many ways to do things, right? So you have to figure out where you want to go with that. Because I can just say, yeah, here's a book on painting, yeah, but it might not be the painting where you want to do, right? It might be. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, for me, it was John Singer Sargent. So well, check him out. I mean, it might not be your forte, but you know, it's worth. I guess it's inspiration, isn't it? Either way, it's all inspirational information. So yeah, give it a try. Some fluff there, just to give it a sense of. There we go. Looks a bit cooler then. There you go. There we go. And the blackness on this. Oh, whoa! See, happened twice there. Oh, God, damn it! Stop doing that Photoshop. There we go. Oh, happened again. Photoshop is really getting on my. It knows I'm like I'm using up memory now. You know what? Let's purge the memory. It's constantly does that. It's annoying. Okay, purge memory. Purge everything. Yeah. How many layers? There's not a lot of layers. I'd say there's just less than 20 layers, and most of it's just the draft stuff and the background stuff. Once I'm done with it, I'll smash it in. Oh, there you go, little potatoes on this way, look. See? Little potatoes on this way. With a thumbs up. Yeah. Oh yeah, you saw that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I love that. It works on Picato sometimes as well, which is it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work. It's just Picato's API not working well with Streamlabs, which is annoying. But when it works, it works nicely. When it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. Yeah, or what, the original Superman? Yeah, they were classics. They are classics. The Richard Donner cut is better. I think the Richard Donner. That's the one. They certain film things were cut from the original Superman 2 film. And they included it, it was added back into the film, I believe. Some extra footage that you don't see either. I think it kind of bridges the gap between Superman 1 and 2 as well. So there are certain things that in this theatrical cut that were included, taken out, and it kind of makes it doesn't make sense, I guess. As if it forgot the first movie, I think. Whereas the Donner cut kind of adds a bit more character, you know, and stuff. Worth checking out. The Donner Cut, that's what they call it, Richard Donner Cut. I think there's extra footage as well of Superman fighting General Zod, and the Nog, and the woman person. I forgot her name. It's pretty cool. Og or Nog, whatever that big brute. I think it's Og. Og. Cool. Maybe if I can try and let me see. I can try and let's blur this away. Blur. You blur that. Resume blur. Maybe I can. That looks a bit silly. Oh, actually, that looks alright. Maybe if I budge it down. Can I invert it maybe? And then that could be more darker maybe. Yeah, and maybe make this lighter. Just doesn't work that way. Maybe if I make this black. No. Trying to make this more interesting in terms of deliverables, because it can work fine with like that, but it looks like doesn't look like anything. It just looks like it's just floating there, floating. I want to give that sense of. I think this has a bit more dynamicism applied to it. See, I forgot about that. Yeah. Can I increase that? Oh, cancel. It's a multiply, that's why. There we go. Yeah, that's more gritty. If I normalise that, put it back. There we go, that might look a bit better. If I... Maybe I can probably increase the brightness on this. So. Yeah, that can work. And then maybe using this brush here again with the yeah, you missed a good conversation about horror films as well. I was looking like talking about like the Evil Dead series, and recommendations of watching that. You know, that's had some good stuff. You know, if you've not watched what's it called, Ash versus the Evil Dead. What's the other? And then like obviously the Evil Dead series itself is pretty damn good. But yeah, it's like great horror like that. It's great comedy horror. Obviously, if you're not a fan of horror, then you can always watch Army of Darkness, which covers the main story and everything in one go, and you don't have to worry about it being scary, because obviously Army of Darkness was the only film in the series which wasn't scary. It wasn't rated. It wasn't a rated R film, and the gore is not gory. It's really slapstick. It's more comedy than horror. More fantasy, like a kind of like a fantasy kind of thing. But I think it's when a bigger studio came in to pay for the budget of the film and say, look, we like Evil Dead so much, we want another Evil Dead being made, and here's some money, but you can't make it scary. Yeah, and that's why Army of Darkness was not a scary film. You know, it wasn't. If you compare Army of Darkness to Evil Dead 2, you can see the difference. You see Ash cutting his hand off. There's gore everywhere. There's, demons having their heads blown off and stuff like that. That doesn't really happen. If you watch Army of Darkness, those sort of things. There's nothing, grotesque. It's always been like, enemies getting blown up. The only enemies that got blown up were the skeletons, and that's not really terrifying, is it? So, everything was really slapstick. Like nothing was like chop your hand off or eyeballs pop out or things like that. It was kept really relatively friendly kind of film. So, yeah. But it's still a good film. It's still a good film. No, don't get me wrong. It's still a good film. Gotta go exercise with Rumi. Okay, cool. I might be ending soon. I'm not sure. Like this is like whatever. But if you don't see me, as always, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, it's good. Good. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So a bit of a noise on that ball there, just to give it a bit of a kick. Cool. I think we should stick with that. Cool. I think we can leave this here. I think this looks pretty good. I'm just gonna add a bit of detail on the tail, and then we call it time. Now, what time is it now? 3 hours 15 minutes. Wow, we've gone over that limit. The limit I've most feared. The limit I mostly feared. Okay, take it easy, Spoon. Enjoy your exercisings. Enjoy those exercise. I need to get back into shape-shifty stuff as well. Oh my god, like, not been kind of slacking myself. You see, got to get into that notion too. So I think what I'll do is I will finalize a few of these things outside the stream. I think, but I think I can happily say this piece is kind of done. I'm not going to work any more on it because as I said before, got to time your things. Off to bed. All right, Crime, you take it easy, and thanks for hanging out, man. Get some rest. Get some rest. You have deserved it. And tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow is another day. So yes, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to be ending fairly soon because this is like kind of near the end of this. I'm just adding a bit of sort of fur here just to make it look cool. Right, so last thing is there's detail there. I'm just gonna give this a little bit of a tweaking here and there. What time's it? It's 1 a.m. Bloody Dora. Right. I think we are done. I think we are done. Done diddly done. Done ding ding done tone. Done. What's going on here? What's that? Oh, that's a face. That's detail. Let's move on to detail. There we go. Much better. Excellent. Cool. I think that's good. I could probably blur that hand out, but I'll do that, like, outside the stream. I think that'd be more sensible than doing it here. Yeah, like always, it's been great hanging out with you guys. If you're still tuned in, it's been a lovely session. You watch me now. Oh, hello. Cool. Oh, potato. Oh. Zach Rhino. Welcome to the session. I'm about to end my session. You joined as I'm about to end. I've been streaming for 3 hours, so I think I deserve a bit of a resty rest, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah. Let's hide that little picture in the corner. Boop. Yeah. 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 I think we are done for tonight. Yeah, another time. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow on Twitch. So I'm streaming. I'm streaming on Twitch right now as well. So I'm doing on both things. Twitch and Picato. Picato's like for the safer work arts, but obviously, I do not safer work when I'm Picato only. But tomorrow I'll be doing game streaming on Twitch. So I'll be playing Prey. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game. It's a very spooky game. I'm playing it on Nightmare, so first time playthrough as well. So I think I'm getting some. I think I'm making some progress in it. So if you like, yeah, Picato is better. Oh well, I don't know. I mean, Picato's good for Picato's good for not safe for work stuff. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, like Twitch is good for the gaming side. And obviously the arting, the safe work arting. It's decent. They're both decent platforms. You know. I'm trying to expand out. So I'm also streaming on YouTube as well. So I'm streaming on 3 different places. 3 different places. Wow, it's the stuff. Technology is insane. You just go. I'm all over the place. So it's like, wow, technology. I'll think I'll stream everywhere. I think I'll stream everywhere because just to make sure everyone sees it. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. Cool. Just because there's some little blue there, just a little bit of blue. There's a bit of a. And the music stopped again. Hang on, let me start the music. Oh yeah, I'm still here. Yes. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, I think what I'll do is, outside, like I said, I'm just gonna clean up a few things outside the stream. I might blur out the arm. How do you stream at 3 places? So I use a platform called Restream, and yeah, it's basically a service. You can send your stream stuff to that, and it spreads it out. But obviously, I wouldn't do it for not safe work stuff. Not safe work stuff goes straight to Picato, but this is like for the safe work stuff. So that goes to different platforms. Yeah. You can even stream to Facebook if you prefer, but you have to pay for that. You have to pay for that service if you want to add more channels where you want to stream to. But yep, that's the one. Restream.io. It's a really cool service. You can get other other kinds of services out there which do similar things, but Restream seems to be fairly decent. I like using it, so it's pretty nice. Pretty good. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's a great thing. If you plan to do the same thing, it does the trick. It's pretty handy. I like it. I like using it a lot. Yeah, I'll use it for my for this sort of stuff. But yeah, it's good. But with Twitch, obviously, you have to be careful because if you become an affiliate, which is like where you make the money, you get the bits and stuff. I don't know how familiar you are with Twitch. We make money and stuff. You can't stream to multiple platforms. Then you can't. You have to be exclusive to Twitch, which that's why I'm not an affiliate. Even though I've got a decent amount of followers on Twitch, I'm not an affiliate. I'm never going to become an affiliate. Yeah, I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's nice to get seen out there. Get your face seen, your face. But I don't. Obviously, I can't do not safe for work on there. That's fine, but I'll leave that with Picato. But that's fine. Picato's great for that. Photoshop being a goof right now. It's not really being a yeah. There we go. Oh. So yeah, I'm planning to get a new CPU at some point. I want to get a Ryzen 9, and then I can play Resident Evil 2 on stream. Resident Evil 2. I can finally be able to play it without any, you know, lag. Because right now I'll get lag when if I try to stream it. So I really want to stream that game so you can watch me play it on maximum difficulty. There we go. There we go. Some add little some nooks and detail just to spice it up a bit. I think this piece is done. Like I said, I keep saying this piece is done. Exposure, yeah, exposure. Cool. Right. Yeah, I can keep working on this for hours, just doing little tweaks here and there. But I think let's leave it at that. The arm, this bit here, I want to try and do some further reading on that because let me see the original non-detailed one. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that arm was tiny, but then I made it fatter. An art one and a streaming one. So do you have two computers? No. I have one computer. I have one computer that does all the streaming and everything. But I could potentially, if I buy a capture card, I could probably feed the stream into my laptop and let the laptop do the streaming. But my CPU's old. It's from 2014. It's an i5 4th generation, so it's fairly old CPU. I mean, it still works, still good, but it's now starting to slow down a bit, you know, for certain games anyway. I mean, most games right now still work, but I mean, I've got an RTX card in this as well. I've got an RTX 2060 card as well, which is very nice, but again, you know, the CPU lets it down. So there is some throttling, if that's the right way to say it, throttling, which causes problems in some aspects of games and stuff, which can be annoying, but you know, it's not much I can do. I have to deal with it. I have to okay, you know, all right, it's not gonna get any better, but gotta deal with what's been given to me. It's not fair. Okay, right. I keep saying I'm done. I'm still working on this. Why am I still working on this? What am I doing? Gotta stop. Just gonna do one more tweak here, I think, and then I'll. There we go. Just basically adding a bit of definition here on this foot because it's kind of bugging me a bit. There we go. So 80%, let's knock that to 80%. Yeah, but yeah, this piece is not a commission. It's just something I've been having fun on. Making paintings for fun is a great way to practice, and you can train yourself to, you know, approach painting and have fun a bit. You know, you're not forced, constrained into any form of you know, any form of like, oh, you got to get this done for someone, and they expect something, high expectations of you and stuff like that. This is all for yourself. You're working for yourself by having fun, and I think this is a great way to come up with new ways of painting as well, and new approaches, and also speed as well. Speed is also a thing, you know, important thing. You know, this took me 2 hours. 2 hours so yeah. So yeah. It's not bad. Practicing always makes perfect, and the more we practice,
better it gets, right? Better it gets. Right. Is Mr. Lung still there, or is he... Oh, that person left. Okay, he left. Zach Rhino. Zach Rhino. What name? Anyway. Should probably... I'm going to return to Discord and obviously loiter a bit on my server a bit before I go to bed. But yeah, let's end it here. I think this is good. This is very good. Oh, what's that over there? What is that? Is that part of the... Oh, it's a... Is that part of the picture? Oh, okay, hang on, wait a minute. What's this? What's that? I might have activated something that I shouldn't have. Is that part of that? No. Turn the line layer off. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Whatever that is. Oh. There we go. Get rid of that foolish thing. Makes it look better without the paw there. Oh. Let's clean this up a bit. There we go. Cool. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. It's been a lovely session. I'm going to jump on Discord for a while. If you enjoy me, you may do so. I don't know how long I'll be on for, but it's 1 hour. What, 1 hour? It's 1:19 a.m. here, so I may stick around for a bit before I go to bed. So yeah, it's been good. It's been nice. Yeah, this piece looks good. Like I said, I'm gonna finish. I'll probably tinker around with that arm outside the session. Maybe I'll mess around with it some more. Maybe use some photoshopping to just, you know, squash it in a bit. Maybe, or maybe blur it out because it's out of focus. It needs to be out of focus anyway, so I can probably do that. So no, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the way this looks. I think what I need to do before I end it is make a new layer on top and apply a grey filter and noise to it. Noise. Actually, we just do mid filter. There we go. Mid. There we go. And noise. There we go. And add maybe a soft light. There we go. Or is it overlay? Overlay might be a bit too. Ooh, okay. Overlay. Yeah, that's better. Just do a nice little 20% on that. So it's a nice little grainy finish. Yeah. Sweet. Cool. Where's my pen gone? There we go. Before I end, let me just make sure that... Ah, it's going from there, okay. Oh, let's get some... Let's get some strokes in there, just a hard edge strokes. 80%. Just want to make it really sharp edges here and there rather than just... Not... There we go. Like so. So I don't wanna... Cool. Just like nice cutouts of lines coming through, so it looks like a, you know, that kind of sort of thing going on there. But anyway, right, that looks nice. Let's end it here. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with praise. So this has been a longer stream just to get it finished, but I'm happy with it. Oh, you can't see it there. There we go. Yeah, 3 hours 30. 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours 30 minutes. An extra hour added on. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some praise. So hopefully that might be much more enjoyable than this painting. But I enjoyed this as well. You know, I enjoyed making this. But praise is always going to be like a fun element because you can have a bit of fun
shooting those foolish shape-shifting aliens and all those weird creatures that dwell in the in that station, which I've forgotten the name of it, but it's a pretty spooky station. So yeah, use a bit of a oh, used the wrong brush there. Just want to add a little bit of hair, cause the hair on now that tail, it looks a bit sparkly, bit maybe from the lighting. Just want to add a bit of a oh, those little things on there. There you go. Cool. Oh. There we go. Cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. Just that. Right, done. We are done. Done. Keep saying done. Right, done. Stop. Stop. Right, I'm out of here. So yeah, until next time, guys. Until next time, keep watching the skies. Keep watching the skies, and I will see you people tomorrow for prey. So till next time. Whoop. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Boop.